Hi, today we are going to be talking about how to manage the temper of your spouse. First of all, let's understand that who gets angry? The person who is not happy. Unhappy person is going to get angry. When somebody is happy, when you are happy, you're not going to be losing your temper. That's the foundation, right? So just remember that this is the foundation of this talk, wherein you got to just know that it's only the unhappy person who will lose his or her temper. Now suppose your partner is losing temper. Normally what happens is that you will get provoked, and you will also give it back. So what I am proposing is this: when your partner is, say, shouting or blasting, stay there, okay, and remain calm. So first thing is, when your partner is saying something to you which you're not liking, you might be hating, a lot of turmoil might be going inside you as well at that point in time. Stay calm and let your partner do the talking, let your partner finish speaking. In the middle of the conversation, what can, not a conversation exactly, but in the middle of what she or he is saying, what can happen is that your partner can say, my God, I am saying, I'm talking to you. You think I'm talking to deaf ears? I'm not even, you're not even responding. I'm asking you certain questions and you don't care answering them. So, what is wrong? Why are you not doing it? Am I speaking with the walls? This might happen. Now, if this happens, you will continue to stay calm and you will just say that I will definitely respond after you have finished your bit. I'm going to respond then. Okay, so that's another thing that you will keep in mind, staying calm in the first place. And if this is what happens in the middle of it, you will respond by saying that you are going to respond after your partner finishes. Third thing, you when your partner is losing the temper, most often you will see that in that point in time, the blame is coming on you. The partner is going to be pointing fingers at you. Now you will at that time not demean yourself. You will not hold yourself responsible for that temper of your partner. Because when you demean yourself over a period of time, you keep demeaning yourself, you keep demeaning yourself, and you fall down in your own eyes, you will tend to lose self respect. So, no matter how much of pointing of fingers is happening, you are not going to take it personally, right? Point number four is that when he finishes or she finishes talking, remember that point is that only the unhappy person will lose temper. So, what you're going to just tell yourself at that time, I mean, during that moment, during those moments when the blasting is, so called blasting, is happening, you're going to just remind yourself that this person is unhappy person, whether it's your wife, your husband, this person is unhappy in this moment. Therefore, his unhappiness is getting reflected on the outside, and it's just because I am easily accessible, or because I am his or her spouse, or because I just happen to be around, or because I am easy target. So therefore, he or she is taking it out on me, and it is all out of his or her unhappiness. Having reminded yourself of this, when that person, your partner, stops or finishes his or her part of whatever had to be said, then you're going to say this, that whatever you're saying, I heard all of that. And I also know that all this is coming from some deep hurt inside you. It is coming from some deep suffering inside you. So if I respond, then my response is going to add to your suffering. Therefore, I do not want to give that response, because I do not wish to add to your suffering. This is what you are going to say at the end. Now, at this point in time, you might be having a lot of questions in your head. Write those questions and send to me, and I will answer those questions, because this is a very, very powerful technique. Out of ego, your partner might give back to this response, but the chances are that even if your partner has given back, you will just remain quiet. And after a certain point in time, what you said towards the end, that you do not want to add to your partner's suffering, that is going to play in his or her subconscious mind, and over time this is going to have an impact. But remember one thing, that anger is just one emotion, right? This is one of the techniques. There is a lot that is also going on underneath. There is a lot that is also going behind the scenes, behind your own self. So that is where, when I say that, the other person is losing temper and you got to stay calm, it is not easy to stay calm. Therefore, in those scenarios, it is at the back end, it is you who's going to be working on yourself so that you are able to handle the situations of this kind, and working on your own anger, because obviously, if this is what is happening on an everyday basis, routine basis, it is very difficult to be staying calm. So therefore, your anger also surfaces, your pain also surfaces, your unhappiness also surfaces. Work on that at the back end, whether you work through meditation, whether you work through any of the healing techniques. Work at the back end, and then use this technique to manage the your partner's anger. And I'm very, very curious to know what is the kind of um, response you get from within your own self, what is the kind of response you get from the other partner, and what happens in the situation over a period of time. It could be 1 day, 2 days, 10 days, whatever it is. And I would love to know what is that shift that you or your partner have experienced after you do this. Okay, now whatever questions are coming in your head at this time, watching this video, the first question that came to your mind when you heard this, you are going to be writing that question to me personally or in the comment box, and I am going to respond. Those of you who are watching live, if you wish to answer, if you wish to write that question right away, please do that. I'll be more than happy to take it up. If not now, then later on, I would want to have your question on this. So remember this technique, and I will get back to you tomorrow, same time. Have a great evening, and you take care. Bye.